Hello, thank you to our channel. My name is Richard Wang. Today I'm gonna introduce our Edge Equation Lite all-in-one outdoor UPS cabinet for you. So first I have to apologize that this cabinet is a special version that is enlarged, which we customized for one of our customers. So as you can see here is the logos. I block it, but I just want to explain is this. For our cabinet, all this kind of printing design we can customize for you. We can design the style and the logo based on your requirement. And this kind of the all-in-one cabinet, we embed UPS system, battery system inside. We make all the system become an all-in-one unit that you can easily deploy in outdoor. So let's have a look of inside. Which you can see that it is based on the modular design, and we have a PW unit, which is a power unit, and we have a smart breaker here. We have a test unit here. We have a battery unit here. We put the smart breaker, surge suppressor, and UPS in a one slot, which is we call a power unit. And here is the unit that we reserved for the engineer to work on the site, and if their laptop is without battery, then they can charge from here. And you can see here, this is designed for Europe standard plug, but we can customize different kind of interface for you, for example, USA standards, right? So here is the battery unit, and normally we will embed which is 10.4 Ah 48 volts, this kind of battery in most of our design. But this time the customer didn't request a lot of battery, so they only ask 3 Ah 48 volts battery. So we put here is the battery unit, and the battery unit has the battery management system inside. This is monitor unit. That the monitor unit is used to monitor and control the whole system, and to monitor the running status of fan, to control the lighting system, to monitor the running status of the smart breaker, the power unit, the battery unit, the running status, operating status, battery health. So this is the very important unit, which right now here is 1.5 U, and here is the SPP slot. SPP slot is a special slot that we designed in our devices, which is we call it signal and power panel. What's the meaning? The signal and the power panel is works just like a motherboard. It used to interconnect different parts of the cabinet based on PCB, not based on the power cable. Because we had a lot of battery experience in the real side deployment. Many years ago, we don't have really this kind of all-in-one cabinet, so we use some big power cabinet and then put a UPS inside, put a battery inside, and then make the cable, connected on the side, which we understand that if you install on the side with a lot of cabling job, really will delay a lot for your installation time, So on the other hand, it's very difficult for you to provide the maintenance job. So that's why we just integrate all the interconnection functions here in this slot. So you can see that the whole system running actually without any cable here. It's just plug and play, So it will be easier for you to install on the side. And here is the device slot where customer want to put a PoE switch here. They want to put a Cisco router here. Actually, we can customize the slot for you. We can make it a big, small, and if you have a lot of devices, we can enlarge this system. Now, you see that this cabinet is quite different from our typical design. It's because our typical design, this power unit is only 1 U, which is only 300 watts power here. But this system has 1,000 watts. But you can see that we can customize whatever power for you. But the way to operate the cabinet is the same, Then here the space that we customize for our customer is they want to put a power meter inside. We want to put another router inside. So we reserve the space here because their power meter and their switch here is based on DING installation. So I don't put a DING yet, but I will put before shipping, I will put a delivery here so they can install their devices here. Then here we can see is the spare parts box. The spare parts box is something we understand from our real side installation, because on real side installations, it is very difficult for you to find some spares. So for example, imagine that many sites are in the rural area. So if you lost some screw, lost some connectors, where are you going to find it? You have to go back to the headquarters and take some spare parts and go again, which is costful. On the other hand, we find that actually in many countries, especially developing countries, it's very difficult to find these kind of parts. So we just put some screw and the necessary connectors inside this spare parts box. So on site, if your engineer finds, hey, I need something, he can open this box so that he doesn't have to go back to headquarters. This is the input of the AC power, which we can see that it's based on a very easy, flexible way to connect it. Then we have one shock and shake sensor here. The shock and shaking sensor is used to detect the thief or someone want to destroy the cabinet and steal your battery, these kind of things. So if the cabinet is receiving a very big shock, our cabinet will detect the shock and send alarm to the software platform, which will give alarm to the headquarters, so the headquarters can send some guard on the side to defend the cabinet. And here is this is the magnetic lock. We find that normal lock, this kind of normal lock, actually cannot really protect the cabinet, because you see we're facing the enemy. The thieves are very professional, So our experience is they can open the cabinet easily within 2 minutes if you only equipped with very normal lock. So when we lock, we provide this kind of a magnetic lock, it will be managed in headquarters software platform. So our software platform can remotely control it. When you lock the system without the release in headquarters, anyone cannot open this magnetic lock. Also, the magnetic lock, we provide several choices to our customer, from 6 kilogram. Right now it's 6 kilogram power per unit, so totally is 120. But we have even bigger, 250 something. So together you can get 500 kilogram power to lock the cabinet. Based on different kind of cabinet, we will suggest what kind of magnetic lock you can use. All right, so this is the structure of the system, and here, in this case, our customer is asking something special. They want to mount the camera on the side of the cabinet. So we drill the different kind of holes to adapt their mounting accessory here. So you see that actually we can do whatever kind of customization for them, So if in your scenario you have some special way of thinking or special way of working, you let me know, okay? We can help you to make it true.